Hello everybody, my name's Sarah Withers and my company is called the Auto-Enrolment Bureau. Now we do seem to have become the go-to company for other companies that have missed their staging date. So I thought today it would be good to run through a case study just in case you've missed your staging date. So a client of ours, let's call him Tom, called us a couple of weeks ago and confessed that his staging date was the 1st of August last year and he hadn't done anything about it so far. He'd actually contacted another couple of companies and they hadn't been willing to help because he'd missed his staging date, so by the time he came to us he's quite relieved that we said we would be more than happy to help him. So the first thing that we advised Tom to do was to give the pensions regulator a call and let them know that he has missed his staging date, but he was going to get his scheme set up in the next few days and put things right. And doing this straight away will actually reduce your chance of a fine from the pensions regulator, so it's always a good idea to kind of face up. Secondly, we needed to obtain some payroll reports from Tom's payroll lady that showed his employees' gross earnings since August last year. And his payroll lady emailed over these reports the very next day. We calculated the backdated employee and employer contributions from last August right up until the most recent payroll run. We then confirmed to Tom that he would actually be liable to pay both the employer and the employee contributions over to the pension provider rather than asking the employees to pay theirs, which you can't do. But it actually only had a couple of employees and the backdated contributions came to about £150, so it wasn't too bad. We advised Tom then about tax relief on employee contributions, his postponement policy, and also the most cost-effective pensionable salary and contribution combination for his business. We set up his scheme with Nest within about 3 days of him contacting us. We also spoke to his payroll lady and gave her everything that she needed to set this pension scheme up on her payroll software. And also we checked the first payroll run that she did that deducted the contributions just to make sure that everything was set up correctly and the contributions were correct. Tom also needed to be responsible for the weekly pension contribution uploads onto Nest because his payroll lady wasn't going to do this for him. So we actually did the first contribution upload for Tom to include the backdated employer contributions, and then we gave Tom some training so that he could do these data uploads himself going forwards. And we also gave Tom some guidance on completing his declaration of compliance, and for goodness sake, you need to do that as soon as you set the scheme up, and then the regulator knows that you've set your scheme up at that point. So within a matter of days and with very little drama, Tom was compliant and ready to go with his pension scheme. So if you do need any help in setting up your scheme, or even if you've missed your staging date, then please do get in touch and we'd love to help. And if you found this video useful, please do like our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter. Thank you.